All right. So we're here with Isaac Jones from Washington State. Just to kick it off, can you just kind of walk us through how you got into basketball in the first place and, a little run through of your basketball journey, where it's taking you so far?
Basketball I've been part of my life. Like my older brothers played, so I watched them. My mom's big into it. I didn't really love basketball until I got to college, but so I graduated high school. I didn't have an offer, so I thought I was done with basketball. Went to work for like a year, 7 to 8 months, just solid working, and then I was just sitting for the rest. But then I got a call from my now mentor who worked at Portsmouth Valley as a head coach, and the name's Jeremy Harden. He kicked off my career. I went there and I just got better in 3 seasons there because of COVID. Then I transferred to Idaho with him. I made some noise in the Big Sky. Very blessed to do that. And then coach just sacked, I let go. So I had to go to another school, and just worked out perfectly since he went to Washington State. I followed him, and it was my hometown, so my home state.
For sure. And can you speak to, what that journey was like to, you didn't have any offers coming out, you were working for a while, basketball was kind of removed from your life for a little bit. What kind of got you back into it? What got you to pursue it again at Wenatchee Valley?
I think just that chance, and I never played AAU or anything, so I never had a coach like really believe in me like the way Coach Harden did. And when he just continued to encourage me to put in work, and I just saw little steps I was taking. I started getting better every day in practice, and waking up early mornings and working out late nights, and it was just all coming together. And I just started falling in love with the game, especially when I started dunking. That's when it really happened.
Aside from dunking, what do you think helped that click for you to really get that passion for the game?
Just having naturally soft hands and soft touch because it made the game easy for learn how to score with my length and stuff like that. Just made it really easy with the touch.
For sure. And in those years at Wenatchee Valley, how do you feel like, you grew the most? It sounds like you really got to, come into your own as a player there.
Just learning what real hard work is, because there's no hours at gym go, so I could have had a 34-hour practice, but I would still work out after. And then just changing my body, that's what really did it. Me being able to change my body and put on muscle for the first time in my life, change my athleticism was coming in.
What was that process like for you to put that intentional work into improving the athleticism, changing your body? That's, not something that comes easy, especially to someone in college.
Yeah. No, it was definitely tough. I mean, it was a lot of hands on your knees, panting, hard work, sweating, all that. But, I mean, it was just consistent. It's hard to let up when your coach won't let you, But I'm grateful for that. But it was just consistency of doing that every day and trying to push myself to the limits if I had a chance, and it turns out I did. So.
And what was driving you to put in that hard work? Was it being somewhere like here and obviously getting beyond this, or was it something else?
It was, I would say, two things. I never wanted to work a 9 to 5 again in my life. Started out doing that. But that, and I found this as an opportunity as my platform, because I'm a very Christian guy. Everything I do is for Lord and Savior. So this is a perfect platform. It's something I enjoy doing, and it's a way to spread the gospel.
For sure. And after those 3 years, you said you followed your coach to Idaho. What was that transition like? Obviously, not just a different conference, but a different level, right? What was that like for you? What do you feel like is the biggest way you grew throughout that year?
It was definitely fun. I never played against, at that time, that was the highest competition I ever played against. It's always an adjustment. But, I mean, the Big Sky is slept on conference. The guard played really good, and they have big physical bigs. So it was just cool to play against dudes who were really good and learn from the mistakes I was making and adjusting to people being bigger than me, and double team for the dudes who would be 6'10" coming at me, and trying to find a way to be a better teammate. It was really fun process.
For sure. And then coming to Washington State for this last year, I mean, you mentioned already as someone who's from Washington. What did that mean for you to get to, play in your home state and, be around so many people that you grew up with and everything?
It was crazy, bro. It's real, because nobody, if you knew me from high school, like I didn't sign up to be playing basketball at the Division One level, you know. But it was just nice, and especially when we played at UW, and like that game was sold out. 'Cause I'm from the West Side. It was just crazy to see everybody I grew up with just being there and supporting me and cheering me on, even though I could have been playing for the wrong team because half of it was a Cougs, half of it was the Huskies. But no, it was crazy. The atmosphere was insane, and how much love I received is second to none.
And, you know, you mentioned how people might not have expected you to be playing at the Division One level. You know, you exceeded that. You played for a very competitive team in the Pac-12, made the tournament for the first time in quite a long time. What did it mean to, you know, kind of have that strong run this year and to make the tournament, break that dry spell, and, you know, make it far with your guys?
Yeah, it was special. I mean, every kid dreams of playing in March Madness, you know, but not every kid gets to do it, so we'd be on blessed to do that. But to also be that effective in that day to the last year in the Pac-12 ever was so emotional, really, because like you grow up on that side, just all you know is Pac-12, and now that it's gone, it's crazy. But I learned so much, better myself. I met good people, made great connections with my teammates, and it's something I'll never forget.
For sure. And you mentioned last year the Pac-12. Can you speak a little bit more about like both what that meant to you and you know what maybe like the atmosphere at the conference tournament was like and everything? What it mean to be part of history really in that way?
This really is being part of history. Like, you know, we're the last of the book ends right there for Pac-12, so you could just see when every team was at the conference tournament, we all were playing at the highest level we've ever played. And, it was even more emotional when you lost. It was like, even if you weren't a senior, like you're not getting another shot there because there's no more. So it's just emotional and crazy, and I think we're just honored to be a part of history, even if it didn't go our way.
For sure. And you mentioned that this was a year of growth for you. What do you think that the biggest way that you got to, you know, grow, whether it was on or off the court, was?
On the court, it was defensively, because there's a high level, you know, guarding guards. So guarding the best guard I've ever had guard in my life, and the biggest big is the most physical one. So that was definitely a learning process. My coaches were hard on me about that, but I threw a lot and became a way better defender this year than I've ever been. And then off the court, just professionalism, because like you go to a lot of interviews, stuff like that, back in Pullman, and everybody just knows you out there. So it's like learning how to present myself and making sure I'm always ready to go.
Absolutely. And can you kind of walk us through what that process was, what that work that you put into improving your defense was?
Man, every day, like I was like the target at practice. My coaches were on me crazy. We just have like a bunch of defensive drills, and I would be the main focus. You know, I might have to get the stop or to do an action that comes at me, or I had to switch. But it was tough. Getting adjusted to it, but man, it was worth it. You know, I've been guard 1 through 5 now, but it was a lot of reps, a lot of getting yelled at, being held accountable, but I wouldn't have it any other way, man. That's the best way to do it in my book. So.
Mm-hmm. And for the season you guys had as a whole, and for your own individual success, you know, you were acknowledged by again being part of the Reese's All-Star game. What was that experience like for you?
Man, like I said, like I never played AAU, so like that was kind of like my first AAU. Just wake up in a hotel, go play, have fun. The atmosphere was crazy, man. You know, every dude on that team was really good. Some of them were here, and I made connections with them. Those of them are guys. But it's turned out like I'm glad I accepted the invite, didn't turn it down. It was so fun, and I wish I could do it again.
Absolutely. And now you're here at the PIT. You know, we're on the last day now, but can you just kind of walk us through what maybe some of your goals and expectations coming into it were?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to come here and display my motor, see how hard I can play. Let them know that I'm gonna be consistent how hard I'm playing. No matter what I gotta do, I'm just go out there and do it. That's getting loose balls, getting steals, trying to block shots, getting on the rim running, whatever he needs. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show.
And what's kind of stood out about this experience so far to you?
Just how fun it is. You know, it's a serious event, but like we're all having fun out there, and everybody's being unselfish and sharing the ball. Like we all are trying to get our own, but at the same time be great teammates. So it's really fun. I'm super thankful for my team, and just being able to go over here, just talk to MBA teams, it's a blessing. You know, and present myself to them. Yeah, I think those are the most very important by teammates.
And can you kind of walk us through, you mentioned getting to talk to these NBA teams. A lot of them are conducting interviews here. There's representatives from almost every team watching these games. With the interview process, what's that been like? Just kind of going through all that.
It's been fun. I feel like I present myself well, so I haven't had any trouble with it. Just waking up in the morning and getting an interview with the team. I thought it was gonna be nerve-wracking, but it's not. We're all here for a reason, so it was definitely a blessing. And I learned everything. I learned something new every time I talked to one of the team. So it's a nice little learning process going on.
Are there any, particularly unique questions or scenarios that you've been given in any of your interviews so far?
There was one. I think it was Denver. They were asking me how I felt about the alphabet. And at first I was like, why? And then he was like, well, your initials are I, J, in the alphabet. I J right next to each other. So when you're singing the alphabet, do you ever stop and just think about that? It's like, nah, but now I will for the rest of my life. That was probably the weirdest one.
Yeah. And as you're, going through the interview process, you're on the court, playing your game. You're someone who, throughout the years, you've kind of had a very unique path. You've kind of defied expectations time and time again. You keep scaling up level to level and doing well. What are you trying to kind of prove and show about yourself and your ability to, kind of, make it to that next level and be ready to play there?
I mean, I've been an underdog for most of my life. I think I really just want to show people I don't adapt. I've been doing that since I got into college. I want to show them that no matter what the level is, I'm going to work hard, change my game to fit whatever the college system needs. Just keep adapting and moving forward.
And what have you been working on the most since the season wrapped up as you're trying to, obviously, prepare for the pre-draft process, but also prepare to adapt for whatever's needed at the next level?
Definitely just working on my feet, getting quicker, and extending my range to the outside. I feel like that's the biggest question mark the team have about me because I didn't shoot during college, but something I've been working on, since I've gotten to college, so I'm not worried about it, but that's definitely something I rep out every day, just getting a lot of reps and get confident, but that's the biggest stuff.
For sure. And what's that process been like, especially since the season wrapped up, to, keep getting those reps in? Can you kind of walk us through what your routine is on that?
Man, it's kind of tough. I've been traveling a lot, but just worked out every day. But start the workout with shooting, and the workout with shooting, like whether it be on the down or somebody rebounding for me, like just getting more reps. I don't know how many I shoot, but it's a lot. Shoot to my arms or try to keep that muscle memory. And then, yeah, it's just every day.
And now, more of the last day here, what kind of is your mindset heading into it, and what are you trying to, show with this last opportunity here?
I'm just trying to finish strong. I think I showed that I can compete from the first two games, but I just want to finish strong to let them know that I can take up another notch every game. I just want to have a great game, be a great teammate, and leave it all on the floor. Don't take anything to advantage stuff.
And if you had to pick one way that you impact winning most, what would it be?
I would say being a teammate and just a willing person. Because, if I'm against that one, I'm be willing to throw the ball out, make the right play, but I'm always going to be ready to score when I'm in the right spot. And just willing to do whatever the coach asks me to do.
For sure. Heading into, the next couple months, what are you looking forward to most in the pre-draft process?
Man, just getting better and seeing the people I meet down the road. It's a blessing. I just want to continue to get better every day and keep proving people wrong. And I know there's a lot of people that I run into who will potentially change my life. So I'm already thankful for that.
And last question, what's one thing that you feel like not many people know about you, but you want to make sure that, especially, scouts, teams, fans know going forward?
Just how strong I am, and that's the whole reason why I'm doing this. Dad and my family, those are the things that drive me, and that's what's making me successful. And that's about it.
Awesome.